that deja vu feeling you get sometimes after you've started a project? There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm, and a couple of meetings in, it feels like you're talking about something you already talked about. And that happens with projects, especially long-running ones, especially ones where the team might have a little bit of distance, a little bit of time, some interruptions in their day, and their weeks, and you feel like you can't keep the project going in a straight line with a steady pace. And it happens a lot. And you feel like, well, why doesn't the team remember this? Why doesn't the work itself make this steady progress? Because you have to keep talking about the same things. And you want to remind the team, you're holding the context in your head. You feel like you're holding the threads of all of the conversations by yourself. You're holding the threads of the conversations, and you don't really want to come across as a steamroller. So what do? There are 5 prompts or questions that you can use in each meeting to help the work keep moving forward at a steady pace. And you might feel like, well, this feels very elementary. People are going to be irritated by the repetition of these things. And I'm here to say that the repetition of these things is a lot more useful to you than feeling the deja vu of rehashing old questions. So we're going to go through them one at a time, and you'll be able to use them right away. So the first prompt is a question that helps everybody remember what is the outcome. The question is, what are we trying to produce? And this is some advancement, some good outcome in the observable world that you're trying to accomplish. And that's what the project is all about. So it's the big question at the beginning of a project. What are we trying to produce? And it's good to remember that meeting after meeting. The second question is, what has changed relative to the outcome? And so what you are going for here is movement. Evidence of movement. And you want this to be couched in terms of progress and not activity. So we don't want to say we worked 20 hours. We want to say we produced a draft, or we evaluated the model. The third prompt or question is, what has not changed? And in this prompt, what you want to do is remind the team of the scope, the boundaries, the context in which the project lives. Maybe you have a timeline you need to meet. Maybe you have a particular target audience for this particular project, and this doesn't change throughout the life of the project, and it's good to remember it. The fourth question or prompt is, what decisions that we've made already, what choices are still holding? And this helps you protect the decisions, the trade-offs that have been made earlier in the project. And these are the ones that tend to reopen the most. And you want to hold the line on those. Usually when you make and record a decision, you want to, at that time, establish what would have to be true for us to reopen this decision, for us to decide that our earlier decision or trade-off needs to be revisited. And if those things are not the case, then move ahead and say, this trade-off, this decision has been made, and we're holding to it. And finally, the fifth prompt or question is, what evidence shows progress? And so here what you want to do is there anything in the observable world that's different now that is a result of the work that we're doing? And this is proof of advancement. You're protecting proof of advancement. So with these 5 prompts, it might feel a little bit like you're repeating yourself, but it is way better to repeat yourself with the facts of the project and the truth of what you're trying to produce than to rehash and repeat questions and discussions that you have had already. I hope you'll find this helpful. You can download a starter kit that includes these prompts and a decision record for your use. And I think you'll find that it will help your projects move along a little bit more smoothly and without that kind of sinking deja vu feeling that you're rehashing old conversations. Because you do great work and it deserves to move forward.